Cartoons. We've all watched at least one in our lives. But what if I told you that some hide disturbing stories? Today we'll be talking about cartoons with creep backgrounds. Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty was just a show for kids. But did you know it was based off a true story? Let's watch a video.
The dark story behind
Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty is a very popular Japanese cartoon character. You probably have noticed that Hello Kitty doesn't have a mouth. It all started with a mom whose daughter had mouth cancer.
That's so scary, oh my god.
And the terrible thing was doctors were unable to help save her. She went to various churches but it didn't help, so she decided to make a deal with a demon. The deal was to make a character called Hello Kitty in order for her daughter to live. Soon, the character was made and it blew up tremendously among children. Kids who owned a Hello Kitty doll or toy didn't know that they were playing with a demon.
That's crazy, I didn't know that. So Hello Kitty is actually based off a demon. After watching that video, I threw away my Hello Kitty plushes. But it's also sad how the girl had no other choice but to make a deal with the devil. Let's move on to our second one.
Let's talk about the dancing fox. BTWPLS support my Roblox account. Thank you. There was a man who wanted to make a kid's cartoon with a fox, but the problem was that he didn't have a fox. He went to the forest to search for a dead fox. After he found a dead fox, he started to rip the fox's skin off, and he took the fox's organs out. Stay safe.
Dancing fox. This one is really disgusting. Basically, there was this man. He wanted to make a kid's cartoon, but he was broke. Instead of getting a job and being patient, he decided to take it into his own hands. One late night, he went into the forest. He spotted a little fox, and a disgusting idea came to his mind. He walked to the fox slowly and grabbed it by the neck, then ran back to his house. After getting there, he killed the fox and took the organs out. He then replaced them with cotton and would record it dancing. Soon it got pretty famous and companies wanted to make a show and cartoons. Now I'm pretty sure it stopped, thank God. That was one of the worst one, but let's move on.
Let's talk about Peppa Pig. So, we all know Peppa Pig is a fun show. We all watched, right? Well, there's a scarier side to Peppa Pig. On March 7th, 2025, someone named Carl Pfeiffer 17 posted a video which showed Peppa Pig's house. Yep, we all know her house as yellow-colored house on a hill. Let me show you the video.
Oh my god, I always knew something was off with Peppa Pig and her family.
We could see it being the exact same as it's on the hill. It's yellow, and we can't forget about the red brick roof. Now the creepy part is, do Peppa and her family really live there? Is that an abandoned house? Nobody really knows. But from the video, we saw it was in some area with a lot of sand and trees. It looks like an isolated area as well, but make sure to follow me for a part 2.
When I was a kid, I was always confused when it came to Peppa Pig. Now I know why. But that's not the only scary thing about Peppa Pig. Did you know that she has a secret sibling? Not George, someone completely different. You can clearly see another pig in the window. If the whole family is there, then who in the world is that in the window? Why do they never show us what's in the basement? That's really weird for so many reasons. Maybe the pig was abused down there with no food or anything, or the pig died in there, and the pig we saw in the window was a ghost of it. But anyways, Piggy is weird sometimes. Enough yapping. Let's move on to our next one.
Let's talk about Peko-chan.
To be honest, I don't really know much about Peko-chan, but one thing is sure, she kinda scares me.
So Differently Peko-chan is a cartoon that is for kids. And it's famous. It is a candy that is from Japan.
Makes sense. I don't really know that much about Asia, especially Japan.
But it has a dark story.
I knew something was off.
That her and her mom and her brother is poor. So they don't have a food to eat. And the mom has an idea. Her mom broke her arm and let them eat the mom's arm.
That's sad.
And Peko-chan started eating her mom's arm. And Peko-chan killed her mom and eat her. And when you search Peko-chan, you see the Tanj is out visit because she is looking at her mom's blood.
My god, that's even worse than I thought.
Stay safe, guys. Thank you for 200 plus likes.
That was way darker than I thought. I can't believe she ate her own mom. Even if she was really poor, that was no excuse to eat her own mother. I wonder what happened to the brother. Hope is okay. If you guys love your mom and siblings, like and subscribe. Anyways, let's move on. That's so creepy. Makes sense why it's deleted. If you don't understand, the little girl was brushing her teeth like normal, but then started brushing them too hard, which it started bleeding. Then the little sister fainted because that's scary. This acutely happened to me before and it hurts so bad. I almost started crying. But anyways, that's a really good reason to delete that episode. Let's move on. I'm pretty sure we all know Caillou, but this one episode is really bad.
Okay, here's part 2 of banner deleted episodes, and in this video we're going to be talking about the episode of Caillou titled Big Brother Caillou. So, as we all know, Caillou was finally cancelled a couple years ago, which in my opinion took way too long. Now, a lot of parents had concerns about Caillou because, one, this is a kid that is extremely bratty and extremely undisciplined, and it really wasn't showing a very good message to children or parents out there. See, there are only a couple of banned episodes of Caillou, and it isn't really shocking that all of them involve Caillou being violent. Now, this banned episode is actually one of the most popular episodes of Caillou, and just like the others, it was banned for the violence. So, what happened? Once baby Rosie is brought home, a jealous Caillou has a fit. I mean, look at him. Why is he so angry all the time? Now, mind you, in this episode, Rosie is a newborn baby, and Caillou just casually walks up to her and pinches her face. Now, that was a pretty long pinch, and he was gripping the mess out of her skin. Like, it looked painful to me. In my opinion, his dad doing absolutely nothing about this was just as bad as Caillou pinching the baby. They just let this boy run rampant.
That's so crazy. And it's crazier how the parents didn't do anything. She was just a newborn baby, and I guess Caillou was jealous that she was getting all the attention. She's a baby, bro. Guys, don't hurt your siblings. Anyways, that's it for today. Thank you for 2,000 subscribers. For a shout out, like, subscribe, and comment 3,000. But anyways, bye.